where it is, called where it is, and so Boley was the black town here. Now it's different than some of the other black towns here, like Redbird and Rennersville, because those are towns that when the tribes settled here, they bought slaves with them, but the slaves didn't stay with them like they would say down south, where you got slave cabins and all of that. The slaves stayed in their own little communities, and they had little small farms. And so there's quite a few families that still own their property, and it go all the way back to that time whenever the tribes came here around 1830. Now, Boley was different. Boley was a town. Boley's name is not this. Boley was a white guy, and he had bought all of this property and sold it to blacks because they were trying to get the train to come through here. And so that's what. But you know, this town was really, you know, you see a lot of buildings here. Kind of remind you of Guthrie a little bit, but the gang came here and tried to rob the Bank of Boley. Now they killed a guy named McCormick, and he was like the bank manager. And so, but once they had fired that shot and killed him, there was an assistant manager that was hiding in the bank vault, and so he killed the guy that killed the manager. And so whenever the gang came outside, the townsfolk was waiting on them. And so the next person they killed was the guy that was the getaway driver. And so then it went straight downhill from there. And so after that happened here, then Pretty Boy Floyd was on his own. He didn't have a gang anymore. And so that was, you know, I mean, there was several funeral homes here, grocery stores here. There was all kinds of things here because this was really self-sufficient. Now the high school is just over here about a mile or so. And so once they closed the high school here, which was probably around, I would say pretty close to 2000, then the town kind of, you know, most of the kids go to Prague, which is way on back far down the road here a little bit. Now there's a reform school here. It's been a reform school. It's been an orphanage. It's been a minimum security prison, and then it was something else, and now it's back a minimum security prison here. And so that's kind of what the few people you see here, that's where most of them work over there, or they drive all the way to Oklahoma City.
Wait, this is not New York City, but that you know we've all been to New York City. Got stuck in the mud? Where?
Summit, let it sow. She could have drove off a cliff.
Where, in the church? At the church, y'all? Welcome to all of the young people. You're coming to an all-black town. I bet you've never been to one before. Some of you haven't. Well, enjoy yourself, and we're delighted to have you here.
Thank you.
And listen, I'm hoping you can come back at rodeo time.
Oh, yes, ma'am. You already know.
Yeah,
that's what I've been hearing. I've been hearing this all the
time. They be jumping at the rodeo.
All right. Tina, touch your wire and see if the electric still works.
I did, y'all. You don't touch no rust, bro.
Alright, Quay, be careful, y'all. There's nails and stuff in there. Yeah. You gotta look at stuff like that.
Oh, switch. I didn't know what you were trying to do because you moved me. I was trying to
And you just working hard, taking pictures.
Oh yeah, trying to get some historical footage. I was here
Cornelius. Could we get a close up?
Yep, I got it. Okay.
At the top.
You gonna do that a lot? I want to do that a lot. I want you to. How I do. How I do. Well,
Nobody said it was easy.